Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. By the time you're receiving this, it will be good evening in Nigeria. But greetings, everybody. You're on with Mr. Nwachukwu Anthony Ikenna. Many people know me as the Love Doctor. And I'm here with Mrs. Elizabeth Nwachukwu, my beautiful wife. As we promised, today is the first edition of From the Stables of My Wife. And I want to put this question across to my beautiful wife. Honey, people say that true love is non-existent. Question is, did you meet true love in your marriage? That is one. The second thing is, many people are scared that marriage of these days is a scary thing to engage in. So, have you ever been scared of marriage before you got married? That is one. Secondly, have you ever have doubts? If you did, what are those doubts? What are those scares you had before you got married?
Good morning, everyone. Okay, by the time you'll be posting this, to be evening, right, from Nigeria. So good evening, everyone. I think you asked 4 questions. I was able to jot 3, but let's go from there. So your first question was, you asked, do you meet true love in your marriage? That was the question.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I did not wait to meet true love while in marriage. You understand? And there are different definitions of love to different people, right? Mm-hmm. So I met my own definition of love. I met it outside the marriage. People make this mistake, like when I go in, she will love me better, or she will love me more. Or when I go in, when into the marriage, he will love me better. I think in marriage, you work on the love you already have for each other outside the marriage. Do you understand? So what you do in marriage is, over time, is work on yourself, you work on each other, but you're coming in with the love you have. You understand? Now the love you're having as a Christian, I'm coming in with the love of God for you and for myself. You understand? I love myself and I love you. Do you get? Now I'm inside this marriage. Now what are we going to start working? We're going to start working on the love, because over time, when you don't work on love, it dies. So the question, do you meet true love in your marriage? No, I met true love outside my marriage, and I came into the marriage and I began to work on it over time.
Right.
You understand? Have I answered that question?
Yes, thank you.
So you asked that over time, was I scared?
Yes.
Like of marriage?
Yes.
So being scared, having doubt, nobody should criticize themselves for having that. You understand? People have doubts for things. People are scared of marriage. Now, you should ask yourself, why the doubt?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, I might have doubts over time because of moving from my location, starting a new life somewhere else. You understand? People might have doubt because after getting married, for the female, you understand? After getting married, and they might have to change location. You understand? Women naturally, they want security, right? And security comes in different forms. They want financial security, they want spiritual security. People might have doubt because they are not seeing those security in place. They're not seeing financial security in place. They're like, oh, is it what's going to this marriage and struggling? You understand? But when you have doubt, when the doubt is coming from spiritual doubt, when the doubt is coming from a doubt of emotional security, you understand? I don't think it's a doubt to neglect.
Okay.
Do you understand? Other doubts, you might work on it in the marriage, but when it comes to emotional, physical security, spiritual security, these are not something that you should neglect. These are things that you should work in before entering the marriage. So me having doubt, yeah, there were times I have doubt because at the point I felt, oh, I'm going to leave my location and join my husband. You understand? And I needed to work on things. You understand? I needed to start a business. I'm not the kind of person that wishes to stay. I don't want to be a full housewife, which I actually discussed with my partner, and he understood that, oh, where this lady is coming from, she's always been a hustler, and she wishes to continue like that. You understand? And that was my doubt. You understand? And I sat down because this doubt was really, really, really telling on my marriage plan. At the point, I have to call my partner. I was like, hold on. You understand? I have to fix myself financially. I know you're going to help me. I know that you earn. You understand? But I want to fix myself. I want to be stable. If I'm coming to your location, and after over time, we actually got a better compromise. You understand? You understand? That was actually a good thing for me, and it was able to eliminate that doubt. You understand? Okay. And you said, have I had the thoughts of I think you said thoughts of why did I get married, or regret, or whatever. I don't know how you put the question.
I said, what were your scare before you got married, and have you, in marriage, has those scare been alleviated if there were scares before you got married?
I think I actually answered the question why saying this, but I said this was actually my shortcoming. You understand? If I may say, I was having issue with relocating and getting a better job or establishing myself. You understand?
Okay, so what do you advise women who are scared of getting married, and what legitimate fears would you say are okay for women to have when it comes to getting married, and how do you think they can eliminate such fears or overcome such fears or doubt before they get into marriage?
Okay, slow down with the questions, okay? Slow down with the questions. You're just watching it, but you can give me one after the other. Okay, you said the legitimate fear women have, you understand? It's just what I said earlier, you understand? People have fear in marriage, like fear of getting married. It's natural, you understand? And most times it's like that for people that have stayed single for a very long time, or they have that have been in and yeah, they've stayed single for a very long time. They are comfortable. They are comfortable on their own. You understand? Okay, staying with somebody or cohabitating with somebody, it's something they are learning. You understand? So you won't blame them. Then another thing with people that have been from one abusive relationship to the other, you understand? They begin to see men as same. You understand? Truth be told, marriage is a beautiful thing. You understand? I personally, I can proudly tell you that I've been happy. You understand? All my stay in my a year plus in marriage. You understand? But it does not come without work. You understand? I said something about compromise. I had my own fear of. I told you about it with this. I discussed with my partner about it, and it was like, okay, there's no need. Your location is okay. I work with the federal government. I can actually ask. You understand? For me to be deployed back to your state, you understand? Your location is okay. Okay, you can stay here. And I was relaxed. I was like, oh, that's cool. You understand? And from there, we've been good. Do you understand? But the kind of fears you shouldn't neglect are the spiritual kind of fears. You look at this person and you are like, this person spiritually do not align with my faith. When it comes to emotional kind of abuse, if you're in a relationship, quote, dating, and this person abuses you, whether emotionally, physically, or otherwise, you understand? I don't think you should neglect those kind of red flags. It should be sorted out, and if it can't be sorted out, I don't think you should walk into the marriage. And you should understand the fact that people don't change in marriage. People change for marriage. You understand? Nothing like is going to change when we get married. No, people should change because they want to get married to you. A woman should change a lifestyle, a man should change his lifestyle, people should change their habits because they want to get married, not pretending to change. I mean, a real change.
Okay.
You understand? I don't like this white, okay, because I love you, because I feel that your purpose and my purpose in life align, because I feel like you can take me to a place, you understand, where I wish, or you can help me or be the ladder to where I can climb and get something, you understand, or we can partner together. And I'm dropping this thing so that let's partner together. No, I'm not going to partner together while in a partnership. I'm going to start dropping those things. No. Once people take this thing in marriage, they believe that, okay, you have accepted me for who I am, so let's continue. That is why people come back to relationship counselors, and they're like, oh, I've always been like this. And the counselors are asking, like, you know him like this, so you know him to be a drunkard, you know him to be a humanizer, and you feel like, okay, let me enter. If I enter, I'm going to change. No, you can't. Then changing this person, talking sense into this person, becomes a hard thing, because they now have this mentality that you've actually accepted them for who they are. So marriage is a beautiful thing, but there are things you have to look out for, right?
All right. Thank you so much. So if I understood you very well, it has to, if anybody has fears when it comes to getting married, those fears should not be ignored. There should be compromise. People, you need to sit down with whosoever you want to get married to and discuss issues, reach a compromise. Don't, say, when I get into marriage, it's all going to sort itself out. That people should have that sit down and talk about all their doubts and all their fears and everything that scares them before they get married. It is not enough to just say you're scared and then you run away.
Yeah.
Not running away doesn't solve the matter.
It doesn't.
What you do is you
advise you sit with your partner
and have a talk with
and
them
tell them your fear.
and tell them your fears.
Yeah, your doubts.
Your doubts. Okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Nwachukwu Elizabeth.
Thank you all that will be listening to this today.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
As time goes on, we'll be bringing you more and more from the stables of my wife. It is me, Nwachukwu Makantoni Ikenna, the Love Doctor, and we're saying, please listen, share somebody in your list, somebody in your contacts may get value, as you get value as well. Thank you and God bless you.